Hey guys, welcome to the Hope That Heals You with me, Marie Nazria, and my assistant Wild. We're very excited to be here today and talk about letting go of pieces of you. I think it's so important as often as you want to take inventory of parts of yourself that serve you and parts of yourself that do not. I believe that it's so easy to create bad habits, routines, and honestly just not serve yourself. And we're just human beings at the end of the day. But something really powerful that you can do is be mindful of it and make choices. This is like where the power is, mindfulness and choices. So there are so many things that do not serve us, that served us when we were 20, that served us when we were 15, that serves us when we were 6. So it's super important to be accountable and aware of those things. So for example, when you're 3 years old, maybe you have a tantrum and you get what you want. You don't want to bring that into adulthood, although some adults do, and have a tantrum with your partner as full-blown adults with children, etc. So letting go of pieces of you that do not serve you is super beautiful exercise and thought process. I love to look at these parts of myself that do not serve me, thank them for being there for whatever reason, and then let them go. It also really helps with guilt for things you've done in the past, choices you've made, etc. So don't be afraid to let go of parts of yourself that do not serve you, that do not serve your couple. You know, if you are selfish, if you are a short fuse, you can actually let these things go. You can choose to make small efforts to change that about yourself. I remember when I was young, my father and I both shared the same birthday. We're both Capricorns. And I remember being so excited that we were both Capricorns and we had this in common. And I was like, Dad, we're both Capricorns. How cool are we? And my dad's like, we're stubborn. And I was like, okay, but how cool are we? And he's like, yeah, but you have to work on your stubbornness. And he told me this when I was like 13. And I thought to myself, that's so interesting. I don't think I'm stubborn, but maybe I do. And the truth is, we are known to be very stubborn, and I can be stubborn. But I think that because my dad shared this with me at such a young age, it's something that I've been mindful of since I'm very young, and I work on that. So I'm much less stubborn than I would have been if he didn't say that to me, or if I wasn't aware that that was like a characteristic of a Capricorn, whether you believe in astrology or not. But this is just, it's such an interesting thing to let go of things that don't serve us. I remember when I got divorced, I developed a lot of like little random extra new fears. And as I was on my journey of healing, I would stop myself and be like, wait, Maureen, what is this new fear you just acquired or that you've chosen to take on? Like, let that go. You don't need that fear. You don't need that fear. You don't need this hang up. You don't need to put yourself in a box. You can exist bigger than that. You can let these things go. Like, you don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to, you know, our failures are hundreds of failures since we're kids until our adulthood. Like, we don't have to hold on to these things. And when we allow ourselves to release them, I really believe that we can create space to grow, create space to do opposite, to create space to choose better things to focus on and exist with and really just be part of, have that become our new identity. Like, I choose mindfulness. Since I started thinking about the concept of choices, the power of choice, I really am aware that everything is a choice. And when I'm in a situation, I get to choose what that looks like for me. And it's very empowering. And I can only choose because I let go of this idea that I don't have a choice. So it's very powerful. So think about some things that you'd like to let go of in your personal life, maybe within yourself, and start making those little adjustments to release them. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm so happy to respond. Please subscribe or share this with anyone you love. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.